BBC News with John Jason. Israel has authorised the construction of 3,000 new homes on occupied land, a day after the United Nations General Assembly voted to upgrade the status of the Palestinians. The White House said Israel's move would make it harder to restart peace talks. Tens of thousands of Egyptians have protested in Cairo against President Morsi and a new draft constitution hastily approved by an Islamist-dominated constitutional assembly. The demonstrators were also critical of sweeping new powers assumed by the president. The UN Secretary-General Ban Ki-moon says the violence in Syria is reaching new and appalling heights of brutality. He was speaking as government forces clash with rebels in and around Damascus, severely disrupting flights at the airport. Russia's powerful investigative committee says it has evidence a number of opposition activists were trained abroad as part of alleged foreign-sponsored plans to foment mass unrest. It said they'd been inspired by the revolutions in Ukraine and Georgia. Protesters, some hurling stones and bottles outside Parliament, have clashed with police in the Slovenian capital Ljubljana. Demonstrators were expressing their discontent over government budget cuts and alleged corruption as Slovenia prepares for a presidential election on Sunday. The authorities in Pakistan-administered Kashmir say at least 18 people are missing, including 8 soldiers, after they were hit by an avalanche. Officials said a search operation is being hampered by difficult terrain and bad weather. The Spanish authorities have for the first time shown some of the treasure from a frigate that sunk almost 200 years ago, with more than 500,000 silver coins on board. The treasure was discovered by a US salvage company, but Spain successfully claimed ownership. An American company says it's found a way to make bread stay mold-free for 2 months. Tests show that putting slices of bread in a sophisticated microwave oven for about 10 seconds killed the mold spores. BBC News.